Just from the sheer intensity of the firing coming from both sides, as I mentioned, heavy artillery shelling being conducted by Israeli forces, armored vehicles, planes, also obviously Israel's aviation in full swing, and the vessels, rockets also flying out of Gaza. This seemed like it was very much part of that negotiating process that leads up to a ceasefire. And that I mean that both parties absolutely do not want to project the image of a party which is surrendering or capitulating. So shooting up until the last minute is part of this process where basically both parties are flexing their muscles and showing that they're not laying their arms down because they have to, but rather they're shooting up until the very last minute, and they're showing in doing so that their arsenals are still very much full and are not emptied. And this was something that we had seen back at the end of Operation Pillar of Defense, the last major Israeli operation in Gaza back in November of 2012, right before the ceasefire came into effect. There was very, very heavy shooting coming from both sides. Whether or not this is going to play out the exact same way remains to be seen. A lot is going to depend on what happens in Cairo. The difference this time is that now we're going into a temporary ceasefire, which is meant for both parties to sit down and discuss what would eventually become a durable, longer-lasting ceasefire. But both parties have warned, as they have during the previous instances of brief ceasefires you mentioned, that if the other side shoots, they will respond.